talking about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Quickly with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On offense, here are the Pacers. It's a three-point game. Three-pointer drains it from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Quickly for 3. Here's Pirtle. Quickly kicks to Barrett. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Here's Siakam. Raptors knocking down the tray. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Barrett. Out to Ingram. On the wing quickly. 4 on the clock. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And it's Ingram missing. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Halliburton. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes left in the first.
Quickly looking it over. Pass to Ingram. Takes a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Halliburton against Quickly. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nesmith. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana again missing. Raptors leading by 3. And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Ingram with it. Birtle sets the pick for Ingram. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Now, here's McConnell. Trying to end the drought. That one falls.
TJ McConnell.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Walter. And here is Quickly. Outside, Barrett. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Raptors lead by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. You've got Walker. Will be topping out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's TJ McConnell, and it's Shepard in at the shooting guard. Now, here's McConnell. He's covered closely. Shoots. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Abaji can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 4. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Toppin. Ball stolen. Here's Mobo. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Lawson. Here's Mobo. No scoring in this one. Here's Abaji. Off target from three-point range. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. McConnell passes to Nembhard. Mathurin for 3. Indiana again missing. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Ingram's got 6. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Toronto leading by 4.
Dropping foul called on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first personal foul.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton subbed in for TJ McConnell. 1:44 left here in the second. And And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. On the wing, Barnes. Hard covering, and that one's good. Ingram.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Now, here's Neesmith. Garrett covering. Now, Nembhard. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Pass to Neesmith. Haliburton deciding where to go with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Haliburton's got his second basket of the game.
Tyrese Haliburton has already proven to be a very capable three-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Barnes outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Indiana foul.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
At the line for your Raptors.
And quickly drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Neesmith. And he drives in. Indiana again turning it over.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
8 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's Ingram on the wing. Shoots over Nembhard. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And it's Ingram missing. Pacers trail by 8. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Haliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Haliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And here is Ingram. He's got 11. Out to Barrett. Here's the 3. The rebound by Turner. And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Neesmith, the pass to Haliburton. Back to Neesmith. Ingram with the steal. Beyond the arc. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
A natural born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
Here's Haliburton. Softly drops in the floater. Haliburton's got 8.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. And a wide open look for Siakam. It's good from long range. Now it's just a 3-point Toronto lead.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Neesmith. No good. That would have tied it. Toronto leading by 3. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Now, here's Neesmith. Guarded closely. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Hurdle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Ingram. Ahmad covering. Now here's Quickly. He's got 8. Pocket 6. Barrett kicks to Quickly. And again, Toronto with the triple.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
On the wing, Turner lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tipped away. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's Shepard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Shepard's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Shed. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The shot from the low post is good. Now just a 4-point Toronto lead.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Shed. He's covered by McConnell.
Pacers foul.
Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls.
At the line for your Raptors.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Here's McConnell. Here's Walker. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Indiana, we've got Obi Toppin. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 5, roaming the paint. 5 on the clock. They get it again. Pass to Walter. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Walter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off McConnell.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Toronto leading by 7. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. Quickly up top. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Barrett drills it from outside. Barrett's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Walker's shot is off. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Walter. Raptors moving the ball around. That shot wide open.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Walter. Guarded by Walker. Here's Walter. From the arc. He can't get that one. Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton drives in. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Quickly against Halliburton. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by McConnell. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Mathurin, good.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pass to Walter. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Walter's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Raptors.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers. Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And that's an aggressive move to the hoop and a great pass there to cap it off.
Yeah, that's something these guys are always perfecting. Beautiful loft on the assist.
That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Barrett dishes to Barnes. Launches a three. They get it back. Barrett kicks to Barnes. Here's Mobo. Shoots over Walker. Mobo can't hit. To the wing on the left. Toppin, no one around him. Offline with his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Walter can't get it to go.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the
11 seconds left in the fourth. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. For three. Gets the three to fall. Pirtle with the ball. Diving in. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are the
at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
Antetokounmpo outside. And a miss there on the triple. Quickly passes to Ingram. Three-pointer knocks down the triple.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Jacks up a three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Kuzma, the open look. Quickly with the rebound. Toronto has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still. Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Here's Ingram. Barrett finds Ingram. The three is up. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lillard left side. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Lillard's got 6.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
And here's Ingram outside. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And it's quickly with a miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Kuzma for 3. Drills it from deep.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
Here's Ingram. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Give him 8.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
For 3, here's Lillard. That shot off. The Raptors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Ingram. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. Kuzma pass to Lillard. To the paint. Lopez against Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For 3, Barrett. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Prince. They get it back. Toronto trailing. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Kuzma for 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own.
Boom. And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Green's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr. comes in for Lillard. Portis, the pass to Porter. Now here's Trent. Fires the 3. rebound, Toronto. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Abaji. That three's off the mark. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. Portis outside. He got it up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then there's Kevin Porter, then it's Green, and it's Rollins in at the point. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Misses the 3. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Pass to Ingram. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Off target from three-point range. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And here's Ingram outside. And again, no good by Toronto. On the wing, Green. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Green. And again, Toronto, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Antetokounmpo from deep. Abaji with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And here's Ingram outside. Again, the miss by Ingram.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Rollins passes to Portis. And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. No points yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portis gets the bucket. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly. Yeah, I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Green for 3. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Ingram. And he drains the quick shot. Ingram's got 16 points.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
And here's Green from the arc. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Ingram on the wing. 16 points for him. Buries it from 3. Ingram's got 19 points.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
And that one's good. Green.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 19. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets it fly from 18. Bobo with a rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And here's Ingram outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 22.
And the stroke of Ingram, boy, just looks so pure coming off his hand.
Rollins passes to Green. Portis right side. Releases from 15. Rebounded by Ingram.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Antetokounmpo surveys. From 8 feet. He knocks it.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off the time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Milwaukee out front, leading by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Greg.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said he's focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. For the tie. On target from range. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Prince. Takes a 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
The shot by Ingram, no good. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. The 3 from Prince. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Quickly against Lillard. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 6. And here's Ingram from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And here's Lopez from the arc. Quickly with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. He shoots it. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Ingram against Prince. Fires from deep. They get it back.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Kuzma for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. Toronto has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. The shot by Ingram, no good. It's tipped. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Lawson, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Trent's checked in. Lawson passes to Quickly. They still need this. Rebounded by Lopez.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Trent from long range. Sinks it from distance. Trent's got 6.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting box.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
To the middle, to the right side. Here's Lawson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bucks leading by 9. 41 seconds left in the third quarter here. Trent on the wing. Pass to Prince. There's the triple. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. The 3, Barrett. Toronto the rebound. Barnes with it. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. 6 points for him.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
And here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Pass to Prince. That'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by... Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Milwaukee in the lead. Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Brook Lopez. Bobby Portis out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Porter in at the 2.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
The Bucks shooting just under 40% from the field. Trent from long range. Rebound Toronto.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
You gotta like the quick decision-making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Here's Trent. Outside for Porter. The 3 ball. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Barnes. Pass to Quickly. The 3. Barnes, no good. Milwaukee leading by 6. Launches a 3. Trent's shot is off.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Barrett can't hit. Milwaukee has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. The shot by Lillard, no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Barnes with a screen on Trent. The 3 from Quickly. And the Raptors miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Trent, the pass to Lillard. Outside Porter. Launches it. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Green's checked in for Porter Jr. Portis with a screen on Quickly. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pirtle with a screen on Portis. Barnes, it's good.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Green, a screen. To snap the cold streak. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. The 3 is up. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Let's watch Dame here. Here's Portis. Rebound, Toronto. Hurdle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The 3 from Barnes. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Trent from long range. Hurdle grabs a miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Kicks it to Quickly. To tie it up. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Quickly. Barnes has got 9 points now in the second half. Lillard against Quickly. Now here's Lopez. He's guarded closely. Trent from long range drops in the 3. And the Bucks lead by 3.
That deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
More and more intense as we go back and forth in this game. Let's see if they can get the crowd back into it.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The 3-pointer off the mark. And so Quickly will bring it up to the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Walter. Back to Quickly. Here's Barnes. Defended by Portis. The 3, Barrett. And he sinks it. Oh! An enormous 3-pointer!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Portis outside. Lopez, the screen on Barnes. Portis, the pass to Green. Here's the 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
The 3, Barrett. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard with the ball. Pass to Trent. 3-pointer. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock.
Allie, thank you as always.
wins in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops. I think they win.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward spot. Halliburton, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lillard fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And that's unfortunate.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Lillard. Gets an open look and hits.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one way, and then Lillard has the body control to pull up the other. Nails the quick jump.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer to the wing right side. Here's Lopez. Pacers with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. And as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. We're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, Neesmith, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Neesmith can't get it to go. Lillard from outside. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Halliburton for three. Hands it from downtown.
Halliburton processes so many things out there. He plays one step ahead of the rest.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Turner.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Damian Lillard.
Lillard's got 5
points.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Here's Lillard after Indiana gets the three. Prince can't hit. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard, covered by Lillard. Back to Neesmith. Turner with a screen on Kuzma. There's the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Prince outside. 34 seconds left in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Now, here's Neesmith, guarded by Kuzma. And here is Neesmith. It could go. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Walker. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Shepard, and it's McConnell in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. McConnell kicks to Toppin. From downtown, it's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo passes to Trent. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Right, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate the report. Now, here's Mathurin, the fast break chance.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Green. Again, the miss by Green. Pacers leading by 9. From deep, Walker. And the Pacers another 3.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
A shot by McConnell, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside, Green. Portis sets the pick for Green. And another 3 for Milwaukee. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Pacers leading by 6. McConnell finds Walker. Shoots it. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Portis with it. Mathurin picks him up. They're outside. Walker with the rebound. Pacer shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter.
Well, the defense doesn't want to let Obi Toppin find some comfortability from that range.
Giannis passes to Trent. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Walker. Nice form on the 20-footer. Walker's got 5.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Launches it. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Trent.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Over in the corner, Green. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And that's now 7 points for Walker. Bucks trail by 4. Now Porter, still without a basket. Green deciding where to go with it. Trent, a screen on Mathurin. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Pacers. They lead by 4. It's time now to thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pacers leading by 4. Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Shoots the 3, connects from three-point range. Nembhard's got the first bucket of the third here for the Pacers. Prince setting a pick for Lillard. Prince outside, and it's Lopez at the elbow. Prince with the ball, picked up by Turner. Kuzma outside, pass to Giannis. From past the arc. Pacers with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Bucks trail by 7. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Siakam for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Siakam's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Krill's the three-pointer.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Indiana leading by 7. Turner with the screen. Here's Nesmith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Rollins checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer, Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Nesmith has got 4 rebounds now tonight from deep three-point territory. Kuzma pulls it in.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 14.
You know, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
Nesmith can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Lillard missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Turner with a screen on Rollins. This one for 3. Nesmith can't get it to go.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Indiana leading by 7. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's the screen. Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Left side, Turner. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball. Turner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Halliburton against Lillard. Over Halliburton. Lillard misses. Pacers leading by 7.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Pass to Prince. Here's Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for Prince, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's McConnell in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
From deep, Trent. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nembhard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mathurin, good. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 10-point game. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Mathurin passes to McConnell. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Lillard kicks to Porter. No good on the 3. Pacers leading by 7. Mathurin for 3. Good work defensively by Trent. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
3-pointer, Lillard. Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Mathurin. Defended by Trent. Takes the 3. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Porter dishes to Lillard. The tray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Lillard's got 20 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Hits it from three-point range. Trent's got 11 points in the quarter.
And really just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
Lillard against McConnell. Trent outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop it.
Here's Nemhard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 15-6 run. Trent, a screen on McConnell. Trent outside to take the lead. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Turner with a screen on Porter. Nemhard the pass to McConnell. To Nemhard. And a screen on Porter. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 40% from the field. Kicks it out to Lillard. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Turner with the screen. Lets it go with a 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Lillard finds Giannis. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The rebound by Turner. Here's Mathurin. The 3. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one.
The end of the game.
This win, David, thank you as always.
Thanks for coming
And
out
that'll do it, folks.
Run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Halliburton for three from beyond the arc and then some.
That's the thing about Tyrese Halliburton. This guy's going to keep you guessing. You want me to pull up and make that shot? No problem.
Here's Ingram. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Turner, a screen on quickly. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Quickly from outside. He's off on that one. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. There's Nesmith with the three. Rebound, Toronto. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The three from quickly. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Turner, a screen on quickly. Halliburton for three. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Ingram, the pass to quickly. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Barnes against Siakam. Here's the lob. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Ingram's got 8.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Nimhart offline with a 3. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam with a screen on Barrett. Nesmith's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And here's Ingram outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Puts it up. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Now here's Nesmith. He's scoreless. Off target with the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Barrett can't hit. Pacers leading by 4. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Ingram from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Halliburton. 15 seconds left in the opening quarter. The deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Halliburton Halliburton's got 9.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
The 3, Barrett. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Benedict Mathurin is out there with Toppin. Then it's Shepard. Then there's Walker. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Pass to Abaji. Here's Lawson. And the three-pointer goes. Lawson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Pass to Abaji. Over Toppin. Abaji can't hit.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Mobo. No good. That would have tied it. Indiana leading by 3. And here's Mathurin. The 3. Boston with a rebound. Here's Shed. He's marked by McConnell. Walter from outside. And again, Toronto, no good. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Shepard. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Shepard's got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Walter. Here's Abaji. Uncovered. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. A nice shot by Toppin.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Walter can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 6. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Shepard. Back to Mathurin. There's a screen. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And Indiana with some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Walker, and Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Raptors trail by 6. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Back to Barnes. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
My goodness, Scotty Barnes, no hesitation from the next zip code.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Shepard. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Shepard's got 5.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Quickly against Halliburton. Outside Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Again the miss by Barnes.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. 6-point game. Fader on the way. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Quickly from outside. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
Halliburton looking for an opening. There's 10 seconds left in the second period. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Outside Barnes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Pacers up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the 3. Halliburton against Quickly. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Pass to Barnes. And here's Ingram outside. Nails it from 3. Ingram's got 11.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Nembhard outside. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Drains the triple. 9 points in the game. Raptors trail by 3. Outside Ingram. Outside Barnes. Ingram, the pass to Barrett. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. Siakam pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there's a pick. Halliburton outside. Fires the 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Ingram. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball door.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. McConnell passes to Walker. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Walker's got 5 points.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter. For three. The shot by Ingram, no good. Here's Indiana. They're on a 12-3 run. Beyond the arc. McConnell's shot is off. Raptors trail by 9. Barrett passes to Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by McConnell.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Ryan?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. The Raptors have gone cold here in this third quarter, just 3 of 9. And it's quickly with a miss. Pacers leading by 6. Walker with it, now quickly defending. And Indiana misses again. Ingram against Walker. Kicks it to Quickly. Here's Barrett. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Nembhard. 4-3. Hits the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
Just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
The 3, Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Indiana. They're on a 15-6 run. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Indiana.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Outside Ingram. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. Ingram's got 12 points here in the second half.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And so it's Indiana now holding a 12. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Toppin's shot is off. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Down by 15. Count it.
Yeah, this is what Barrett does best. A talented scorer who keeps things simple on the offensive end.
McConnell from outside. No good that time. The Raptors shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Halliburton right side. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 16. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. Here's the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Toppin from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Mobo can't hit. Indiana leading by 16. Halliburton finds Mathurin. No good from outside. Toronto's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Walter pulls it in. Raptors trail by 16. Shed, that's good.
how about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
And the Pacers making a change here. Nimhard's checked in.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Fires from deep. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside Mathurin. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Birtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Barrett can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And it's quickly with a miss. Indiana leading by 17.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pacers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And again, no good by Toronto. Fires from way outside. Walter pulls it in. And for Toronto, they're shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. The three from Barnes, the rebound by Turner. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The three, Mathurin. The shot, no good. Fires away from way outside. Can't hit that one. And here's Indiana now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. The shot by Nimhard, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. Fires from way outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
Substitution on the court.
From deep, Hurdle. The rebound by Turner. And here's McConnell. Fires away from way outside. No good there. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the
dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now Ingram following the three-point attempt by Giannis. Over Lopez, and it's sent back by Lopez. And he recovers it. Back to Ingram. From deep three-point land, Ingram can't get that one to fall. Lopez from long range. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto with the ball. And here's Ingram from the arc, and the Raptors miss again. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Prince outside. From outside off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Ingram passes to Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Barrett inside the three-point line. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one's good. Ingram.
The reach of a center, the touch of a guard. Ingram, a tower.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Lillard with no one around. And the three ball is good. Lillard's got 6.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Barrett, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. The kick out to Lopez. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Lillard keeps the defense honest by spacing them out from the corner.
Here's Quickly. Barnes left side. And here's Ingram from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Ingram's got his second basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Kuzma with the screen for Lillard. Launches it from deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Drops in the tray.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lopez, no luck. Raptors leading by 4. Barrett, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Bucks, they're shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Back to Lillard for the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
The 3 hits the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Kicks it out to Prince. Pirtle with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Right side, Porter. Trent outside. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Trent. A fadeaway. They get the rebound. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Lawson. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And a wide open look for Porter. Drains the three-pointer. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Now, here's Trent. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Shed, defended by Trent. Got that one up quick. Abaji's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays down.
Here's Abaji. Outside for Lawson. Shot clock at 5. Over Green. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Fred passes to Green. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Green with the screen for Porter.
Blocking foul called on Jacoby Walter. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Rollins comes in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Lillard from outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the right side. Pass to Walter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Barrett for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Rollins. From outside the arc. And Barnes sends it back. Out to the wing. There's Lopez with the 3. It's rebounded by Quickly. Toronto trailing. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. GA, he had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
The Raptors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Pass to Walter from deep three-point territory. Doesn't go that time. The Bucks shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Trent with the wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Barnes outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here is Lillard. He's got 12. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Trent passes to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes looking around. He gets it up. And he trains the
NBA. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
25.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So the Raptors 5 right now. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Kuzma kicks to Lillard. Prince outside. Over quickly. Jump shot is good that time. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Over Lopez. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Substitution. Number 23.
Here's Ingram. He has 5. From deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. From the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Prince has got 7 now in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Barrett. Prince can't hit. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And here's Ingram from the arc. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The wide open look here for Lopez. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
And here's Barnes for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis outside. Lillard outside. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Pass to Ingram. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. Kevin Porter's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Lillard. A wide open look here for Kuzma. No good from outside. And it's Lawson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Walter. Lawson outside. Here's Walter. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Toronto. Left side, Porter. Lets it go from deep. Green kicks to Porter. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Porter's got 5.
Porter very assertive with that shot. Found the look that he liked and wasted no time taking advantage of it.
Abachi, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Green is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Rollins. And it's Porter in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
A pretty free look from 3-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And it's quickly missing. Poked away. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Rollins. The Raptors making a switch here. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. There's the triple. And the Raptors miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Green gets it to go.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
Quickly against Porter. Nobody near Barnes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Green. Over Barrett. And it's Green missing. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. The kick out to Barnes to take the lead. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And again, the Bucks miss. The Raptors shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. And he gets it back. Faster quickly. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Quickly's got himself on the board with 3 there. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And again, Toronto with the triple. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That gets the bucket.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Barrett for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Porter passes to Giannis. They kick it out to Green. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors. A 3 from Quickly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Quickly's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Quickly kicks to Ingram. Pulls up from the corner. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Lillard surveying the D. Shoots the three. Laces one from three.
Boy, just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
The Raptors shooting poorly, just 35% so far. For three, Ingram. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by two.
He missed the chance to put them up by three. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Prince against Ingram. Shot to stop the run. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And it's Lillard missing.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
Barrett against Kuzma. And it's Barrett penetrating. Barnes outside. Got it up in time. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Bucks. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark.
passes from the sidelines. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now we'll see how they overcome it.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Lillard. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
Indiana again missing. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's Lopez, high post. Fades and shoots. Counted.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Nembhard outside. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here's Lopez. The rebound by Nembhard.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
From deep three-point land. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
The 3 from Prince. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Another 3 for Indiana.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And the shot's good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The Bucks trail by 5. Lillard left side. Prince down low. He's guarded by Nembhard. They get it again. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Now here's Lillard. Trent outside. And another miss by Milwaukee.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
There's a screen by Toppin. Launches a 3. Shot's no good. Made 4. He's missed 4 now. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing by 5. Portis a screen. Porter. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And this is what Porter Jr. is out here to do. His teammates encourage him to shoot the ball.
They set the pick. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. 54 seconds left to play in the first.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Lillard outside. From deep. Indiana with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo for 3. Mathurin with a rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Nembhard outside. And here's Toppin from the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Indiana ahead, leading by 6. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. And that one's good. Green. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And here's Shepard for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail. Trent for 3. That one doesn't drop.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Shepard missing. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Rollins passes to Trent. Lopez, the screen. Trent with it. Turner covering.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And that one's good. Green.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
The 3 is up. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. McConnell, right side. Pass to Mathurin. Six on the shot clock. McConnell from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Rollins passes to Trent. Toppin with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Three-pointer Mathurin. Counted from distance. And now an 8-point Pacer lead.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Trent, the pass to Green. Tipped away. The Pacers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Toppin against Portis. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Trent outside. Pass to Portis to end the run. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Outside Mathurin. A minute and a half left in the first half. The Bucks trail by 5. In transition, here come the Pacers. Connects from downtown. Matherin's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Matherin. Fires in the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Lopez. 46 seconds left to play in the first half.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Shot's good by Matherin.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Trent. Launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Matherin with the ball. 9 points in the game. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go for him. Trent from long range. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Andrew Nembhard getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Outside Nesmith. Three-pointer. Giannis with the rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Well, Indiana shooting around 41%. Siakam, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Pacers leading by 6. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. Milwaukee making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez, and it's Connaughton in for Kuzma. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The 3, Smith. Rebounded by Johnson. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. The 3-ball. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3, Smith drains the triple. Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Lillard involving his guys, a great passer, and he makes a good decision there.
Freeman misses. Bucks trail by 7. Connaughton goes in, and he dunks it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Jacks up a 3. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. For 3, it doesn't go for him. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win. Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Good catch and shoot option there. Johnson got to be right up on him after he receives that pass.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Smith's got 6.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you. The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Pacers leading by 5. Johnson for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Shot's good by Connaughton.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Here's Freeman. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Well, the Pacers shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Johnson outside Neesmith. Back to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Connaughton outside. Pass to Smith. Antetokounmpo outside. Smith right side. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Halliburton. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's McConnell in at the point. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton looking over the floor to the inside. McConnell passes to Walker. Lopez with the steal. Outside Porter. The 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Down low. It was stolen by Lillard. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Mathurin. Kuzma, the pass to Porter. It's stolen by Halliburton. In transition, here come the Pacers. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Bucks making a change here. Rollins is checked in. McConnell against Lillard. Rollins passes to Lillard. The shot that time not on target. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton left side. And he's going for the lob. Lopez with the steal. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Mathurin. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Great D that time from McConnell.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Portis with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks.
Just enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Well, the Pacers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Haliburton finds Mathurin. Driving in. Inside, McConnell passes to Haliburton. It's stolen by Kuzma. Portis for three. Walker pulls down the board. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by one. That shot wide open. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
Good work there as it goes.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Haliburton outside. And he lobs it up. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Kuzma for three. The shot no good. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And here's the fast break. Rollins no good. Haliburton outside. To the inside. It was stolen by Lillard. Pass to Kuzma. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. To the paint. And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Lopez, the screen. Lillard passes to Lopez. Hammers the lob through.
You want to win? You need guys like Lopez. That's clutch.
Haliburton for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the Pacers on the move. Three-pointer. Offensive board. Outside Mathurin. Haliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires for three. Here's Rollins. Defended by Haliburton. From deep three-point land. Lopez can't hit. Now the Pacers with it. Now Mathurin. Fires the three. Can't knock in the three. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Haliburton. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Haliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, and Turner with a block. Nembhard outside. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. And for Indiana, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. It's stolen by Kuzma. And here comes the break. Pass to Porter. Sinks that one from the post.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
There's a screen by Turner. Siakam, pass to Nesmith. From deep. Gets the three to fall. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And how's this for a response? I mean, these teams are just going at each other from downtown.
Siakam with a screen on Prince. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. Prince finds Porter to take the lead. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Nembhard. Hits a three-pointer.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
That's to Prince. The three is up. Drops in the three.
Oh, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Nembhard with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Nembhard outside. Here's Siakam. 4-3. The offensive rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Lopez. Over Turner. Lopez can't hit. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Halliburton outside. Siakam with a screen on Porter. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Porter with the steal. Here's Prince. Oh, he nails it!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And here's Nembhard. Outside Neesmith. For the win! Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So alongside Greg.